I've got my concentration face on. There. It won't work. Bloody Instagram. Look at me doing my... Hello, everybody. Let's try live on Instagram, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Who've we got on Facebook? Lorraine Mant, you've gone and got yourself a gold medal. Woohoo! Susan Gullick is a silver Susan, and Laura Wade has got a bronze. Good morning, everybody. How are you? So I've literally just got back in from a 45-minute walk with the dog. Let's see who we're getting on Instagram. Hi, Jamie. Hi, lovely. Have we got sound on Instagram? Because I've not had sound for the last couple of days. So you've gone and got yourself a gold medal anyway. Jan Mitchell, whoever. Oh, Jennifer. I wonder if it's the same one from over here. Hi, Di. Hi, Jane. If you're on Facebook, please do share it. We're going to talk about breaking your streak of something and how it makes you feel. Good morning, Joe. How are you on Instagram? So this is what we're going to speak about. Now, yesterday, if you saw a couple of weeks ago, I did a list of like promises to myself what I was going to do till well after Christmas. I decided to do it till Valentine's Day because I really want to give it a good old go to become a habit, and then I can make an informed decision whether I want to continue with it or not. One of those is drinking 4 litres of water a day, which can be trying sometimes, but I'm getting there. I think what I'll probably do is knock it down to 3. Not yet, but I'm going to keep doing it. And don't message me going, oh, it's dangerous. Nobody gives a shit when you're not drinking water, do they? Nobody cares then when you literally have no water whatsoever, just tea and coffee and fizzy pop. Yeah, Tracy, it sees gone right downhill. I think it's this time you when Betty Bitch Voice returns. I mean, she's always hanging, isn't she? You need to take some action then, Tracy, and just put a few things in. Don't think of giving things up, because know what it's like when you just can't be arsed and you just think, how the hell am I ever going to feel better again? Because you just feel rubbish, and every day just becomes a bit of a shit day, really. And you have one shit day after another, and mentally you get lower and lower. I know exactly how I feel because I've been there many times. I'm not there at all at the moment, I'm happy to say. But I really do. Hello, David. How are you? You know me, I don't like sitting on a fence. Lovely to see you. Yes, no, my toilet visits are great, Jane. I didn't even get up last night to go to the loo, and I'm on 4 litres of water a day. When I first started 2.5 weeks ago, I was getting up 4 or 5 times a night. But now, so it shows that my body's really starting to absorb the water. I still go to the toilet often in the day, and you should do. So, you know, it does make a huge difference. But so I did myself a list of promises and I wanted to do them every day. You know, I was going to do them for a month, but I've decided, a bit like when I did 1 year no beer, I started a month on that and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do them for 3 months. So I'm doing them for 3 months and about, 2.5 weeks in. So more, and that's my list of little promises. Look, I just tick them every night that I do. Oops, oh, for goodness sake, I don't know why that doesn't work. Let me get a book to prop on. Oh, let me get a yoga block. Professional setup, yoga block here. Let's have a look. Phone propped up so it doesn't have to stick to the screen. What more do you need? What more do you need? So I don't know if there's sounds on Instagram or not. So yes, I do a walk every day, a walk outside every day, which I was doing. A lot of them I'm doing anyway. A walk every day. And then another workout, and it can be anything. It doesn't have to be a hard workout. For me, I do a lot of qigong, and I did stretching yesterday, or I do rebounding, or I lift a few weights. But I do that every day. Drinking 4 litres of water, reading a book for 20 minutes every day, because I've got so many self-development books that I want to read, and I keep ordering them from Amazon. And I just don't read them. I literally don't. I listen to a few on Audible, but I actually like to read them. And I don't like reading at night. Well, I do like reading at night in bed, but I'd rather read a novel then, because I want to stimulate my mind, and also I just fall asleep. So So I want to read 20 minutes every day, and I've been loving that. I've read a whole book already in 2.5 weeks. I've read a book because I've been reading for 20 minutes a day. So I'm delighted with that one. No shit food in my rules Monday to Friday. So that means no sugar, no crisps, no cake, no biscuits, no chocolate, none of that, no ice cream, Monday to Friday. And I'm loving that. And then I just eat what I want really at the weekends. I'm not counting calories, not counting macros, pacros, chacros, none of all that stuff. I'm just eating how I like to. I had a juice this morning. I'll probably have some avocado on toast for my lunch and have a gusto for tea. I can have stuff like cheese and biscuits because that's in my mind. That doesn't ever, it's not like what I want to avoid is the sugary shit that I was eating too much of, which makes me really tired. I don't think anything should ever be off limits. It's what you do most of the time that makes the biggest difference. When I tip the scales in favour of eating like ice cream every day or 4 or 5 days a week or chocolate nearly every day, it affects everything. It really does. And then I stop drinking water. So I just want to put a few little parameters in for me. And this is just me personally. Morning, Vicky. So that's what I decided to do. So no crap food Monday to Friday. And that includes all over Christmas, because lucky for me, Christmas Day and Boxing Day on a Saturday and a Sunday. So I did that last year. I just did what I wanted, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and the days in between that and New Year. I remember really reining it in and having plenty of juices. I still ate, but I didn't eat as much crap, and it really made a difference. The first time last Christmas was the first time ever in my adult life I didn't put weight on over Christmas. First time ever without dieting. There's a difference between dieting and going, oh, I can't have it, to being a bit more mindful and happy with your choices. So that's what I'm doing. Alcohol free, it used to be really easy for me, and it is again now. But there was a period over this last year, 10 months really. Well, not because I've not had a drink now since middle of September. I think it's somewhere around there. I'm not counting days. I've been there and done that. And yeah, I was experimenting, having some again and introducing it. And I just found I didn't like where it was going, but I will be doing a video about that most definitely soon, because I've not really spoken about it a lot. I've mentioned it, I've been honest about it, but I want to do a proper video about it completely and my experience about not drinking for 3.5, 4 years and then drinking again and then deciding to not drink again, and why I made those decisions. So alcohol free is on my list because I'll be not drinking all over Christmas. I just don't want to drink. 10 minutes meditation every day, that's on the list. So you see all those, that's those. Right, so I was doing them all quite happily every day, and some are more of an effort. Like sometimes think, oh, God, I've not done my 45-minute workout. Well, I did my 20-minute Qigong, so I've got another sort of 20 minutes to do sort of thing. So I thought I'll get on the rebounder and watch one of my work videos. So I love doing it. But yesterday, literally, I couldn't believe it. Yesterday, now this is where the learning is, I feel. Yesterday, I forgot to do my reading. I just literally forgot. I was working all day yesterday. Vicky will know because she'll have seen everything that I've written. I was writing all the blurb from the posts because I'm scheduling, and Vicky's helping me schedule all the posts that are coming out before Christmas and after Christmas for my 20-minute triumph. I've got, somebody's got to write them. They don't just magically appear. So when you see them, obviously I'll still come on and do my live videos because I love doing that, but I hate promoting stuff. I hate it, but I've got to promote my 20-minute triumph. Why? Because I want as many of you doing it as possible. Why? Because it's frigging awesome. Why? Because it is going to make such a massive difference to the way you behave in January to how you used to behave. It's going to make such a massive difference, and we're just going to be focusing on drinking your water and getting your steps in. So I'm talking about it now. If you want to find out more about it, because it is literally only 31 quid, it's £1 a day, and I'm going to be in a private Facebook group with all you lot doing the 31-day program. Private, you've got accountability, me doing videos like this every day for 31 days, even at the weekends. Are you going?
I'm going, yes.
Bye.
Bye, dear. Sorry.
Don't mind us. Have you got the dog in the car?
I've got the dog in the car.
Right, lovely. Is the petrol in Joe's car?
I filled it up, yes.
Nancy's car, I should say.
Yeah, MOT
Right.
sorted, tax sorted,
Thank you.
etc. So have a good day.
What time will you be home? Don't mind us a minute.
Fine-ish fun. Don't know, maybe early.
Right, depends if you want to watch that thing.
Yeah, maybe early.
All right then. I'll see you. I've got a lot to do. Never mind him. Go on then, jog on.
I'm not jogging. I've got a suit on.
Go on. I know he's got a suit on today. Not often you see that. So, bye, George. David Stokes says bye, George. He says,
if you had a nice birthday last week.
He says, bye, David. Did you have a nice birthday last week?
He came up on my memories of the day.
Did he? Came up on your memories. He's lovely. We'll have to meet again, David. I met David at Alcohol Free Festival down in London a few years ago, Bermondsey Square, when neither of us, well, I don't know if you're drinking or not, but yeah. So no, I know it's going to make a huge difference. If you do want to find out more about it, or you want me to tag you, if you want me to send you the link, I'll personally do it after this live. Just say me on it, because I've forgotten to put the link on again. I always do. So just say me and I will come on and give you the link so you can find out more about the 20-minute triumph, or you can book your place. It's 31 quid. And what I want you to do, and like Sam, my amazing mindset coach, he's agreed to do 2 coaching sessions in the private Facebook group. One is, and he's absolutely incredible, one is about, and he'll really get into your head and he'll make you think like nobody else has ever made you think. He's doing one about self-sabotage and why we do it and how we can avoid it, and the other group coaching session is going to be about consistency, the importance of it and how to get it, and it's not what you think. So he's going to be doing that. So Geraldine, lovely. Geraldine, I'll come back in after this and I'll make sure you get the link. I'll tag your name in it. And so you don't have to go searching for it. Kim McLaughlin, lovely. I'll make sure you get it. If you're on Instagram, the link's in the bio. That's all I can say. So we've got just back from 5 weeks away. And because of my choice, I didn't put any weight on. First time for years. I didn't feel deprived. Still enjoyed my food, but I walked, swam and drank water. How's that for Jay Mitchell on Instagram? I tell you, it's the small things, and that's what I'm going to do over Christmas. And you know what? People who've already signed up to the 20-minute triumph are already up in the water intake, and they're already doing a bit more walking because they're mindful of it. They've been made themselves mindful of it because they've already signed up. And one lady replied to my email last Friday, and she says, Sally, I can't wait. She goes, I've signed up to your 20-minute triumph. And she says, so already I've been going out every day, just doing a little walk. And she says, and I'm drinking more water. She goes, I'm nearly up to 2 litres already, and I wasn't drinking any. She goes, and I feel so much better. And she says, literally, I'm excited for Christmas because I just know I'm not going to throw the baby out with the bathwater and think, sod it, like I always do. She goes, I just feel a lot more mindful already. And literally my heart was doing a happy dance, and all because she spent 31 quid and committed to the 31 days of inspiration. And so she's already had her money's worth. Even if she doesn't even do the program, that £31 that she spent and invested in herself is already having an impact. So that's what I love about it. I'm not asking you to do 6 HIIT sessions a week. I'm not asking you to cut out chocolate. There's going to be none of that. Literally, I cannot wait. So if you want to know more about it, and I'll send you all the information, I'll tag you in it. Hi, Marie. Then please just write me. If you're on catch up, write me as well, because I came back in yesterday. I always come back in and I'll give you the link and I'll tag you in it. So you don't have to go looking for it, because apart from the, all the little black squares that are going up, they're all scheduled. You see, I wrote them and they'll change to countdown squares after Christmas. 5 days left, 4 days left. And I write more blurb with those, but I've done all that. I love writing blurb. Well, I don't, but I do in a way, because I love coming out with a few sentences that just might trigger you or get into your head, because what works for one person doesn't work for somebody else. Lovely. Enjoy your Zumba, Janet. Yeah, it is hard coming back from a holiday, isn't it, Mitchell, refocusing, but you can do it. Just keep your walking and water going. Honestly, if you just say that, if you just keep your walking and water going, no matter how shit you might feel having to come back from a long holiday and coming back to this weather and everything to do at Christmas, promise me, J.A. Mitchell, you will keep your walking and water going, because that will make the difference. Right. Look at this, Shelley, fabulous. I have never drunk water before knowing Sally, and for the last 2 days, without even knowing, I've drunk 2.5 litres. It is the best gift I've given myself. And I know for a fact that Shelley's been out walking a lot more as well, and especially in the early morning, and it's having an amazing effect, and she's finding consistency. It really is, Shelley. It's incredible. So well done, girl. You keep on going. Vicky's been scheduling all my posts this morning, my written posts. It must drive her mad. She's not only does she have to read it, she's RVA. So it's lovely because I used to do it all myself, and I'm rubbish at scheduling. I have to really focus and concentrate. So I still write. All I'd love is a copywriter, but I don't think it's ever going to happen because so many people, you see these businesses, and on Facebook, you see the big adverts, you see the emails. The person owning the business doesn't write them more often than not. They have a copywriter that does it all. And I don't have that. I'd love it because it would take so much pressure off, but I wouldn't love it because then it wouldn't be me talking to you. What's the point? I wouldn't be in, when I get replied to one of my Friday emails, it's me who responds. It's not somebody else, it's me. And if it's Simon, he'll say from Simon. So there's never anybody else pretending to be me, it's me. When I respond, to any emails, when I do all the writing, it's always me. So just know that. And who the hell, even if they were the best copywriter, they'll write better than I can, I'm sure they will, obviously, but they won't write like I do. So that's why I don't want all that blurb that you're going to see between Christmas and New Year, and all the blurb introducing some fantastic testimonials we've had from ladies who've had massive changes just drinking water and walking. It's all my blurb. I don't think anybody can write with what I want to say and the point I want to get across. So Kath Davis, yes, I can tag you, Kath. I will tag you in the link. So Sarah, I will send you the link. So yeah, just say me or ask and I'll make sure you get the link so you don't have to go looking for it. There's no pressure because you've got up until the 31st of December to join. But please, please, please do it before you forget. Do it before you spend that 31 quid on somebody else, or you spend it on too much wine, or you spend it on frigging twiglets that you don't really need and bags of nuts. And, you think of that sort of stuff, if you're really struggling for cash, think, where can you get it from? Ask for it as a present because we do gift vouchers. I need to put that on. We do gift vouchers now for the 20-minute triumph. You go on when I give you the link, you can go on it and scroll to the bottom. You can send that to somebody and somebody can buy it you as a present for Christmas, and you'll get emailed a gift voucher on the date that they choose. Or you can buy it for somebody. It's a lovely, obviously it's sent by email, but we've designed it so they get a lovely email saying somebody's bought you this present. You get to put a message on and it goes out on the day they choose. So you could send it for them on Christmas Day. Here's a gift voucher, 31 quid. Surely that beats a chippy tea for them, or I'll take you out for Chinese, or let's go and have a bottle of wine. Surely 31 days in January is a lot gift that's going to keep on giving, I tell you. So what was I saying? Going back to when you break a streak or when you fail. Now, my challenge to myself was to get ticks all the way. It works out Valentine's Day. But yesterday, I just simply forgot to do my reading. I was busy and I thought I'll do it in bed tonight because I usually do it sat on this sofa. I break off from work and read for 20 minutes and I have to make myself do it. It's certainly not a habit yet, even though I've been doing this. It is certainly not an ingrained habit. The ones that are habits, my walking, my water, my no alcohol, my reading is becoming a habit, but I need to do it for a bit longer for it to become part of me. And that's what I want. And my exercise is a habit. So I thought I'll do it in bed. But I went to bed and I got sidetracked and I watched my guilty pleasure, Real Housewives of Cheshire. Are you still on, Marie Pritchard? Real Housewives. It's doing me in all that Hannah and bloody business. It makes me so grateful, that programme, that I don't bitch and moan about stupid bloody things like they do. I love it. It's my guilty pleasure, Real Housewives of Cheshire. I don't know why, because it irritates me. Because, do you know what? Get yourself proper problems, love. Oh, she said that and he said that. But And the fact that they just spend on, it's just mad, isn't it? Moved on to Beverly Hills and Orange County, Marie says. So anyway, and I watched that, but I fell asleep. I had my booster yesterday, well, last night, late last night, about 8 o'clock, and I fell asleep. And I literally fell asleep. So I didn't read. So this morning, it literally pained me. Look at all those green squares, the reading. I'd put a cross in the reading one. And then at the end, that's an extra tick. That's the tick box. If I've done them all, you get an extra tick at the end, which I like. So I had to put a cross in because I hadn't done them all. I'd not done my reading. And look, I've got all these to go. I've printed these out. These sheets take me up to Valentine's Day. I've done it for 3 months. And you know what? I've lost weight. I've lost weight since I've been doing it. And I absolutely convinced the water makes such a difference, because you're not as hungry, you're focused on, right, I need to get my water in. I mean, you need to be inside my head sometimes when I'm like how the lady at the beginning said she was feeling shit, so I've forgotten your name, feeling crap and she can't get on it. When I'm in that space, all my headspace is going, oh, I was going to eat well today, but I can't be arsed. Oh, I might go drive up to Kirby and get some ice cream. I'll go shopping and get some of those chocolates. They don't do them at the Co-op, so they don't do them at Tesco either, so I'll have to go to Booths. Oh, what should I have for my lunch? Oh, I don't know. I can't be bothered. Oh, dear me. I suppose I better do a workout, but really, can I be arsed? So that's the white noise in my head. Whereas at the moment, because I'm so focused on this and my work, and I'm drinking my water, and I think, right, I'm going out and doing my walk. Right, I'm going to come back in and do my qigong and get some more water. And it completely replaces all that shit in your head. So I can't wait for you to experience it in January when you just mentally change your focus. So yes, so I've lost weight. You know, I'm feeling better. Mentally, I'm feeling so much better. I can't tell you how much better I'm feeling mentally. Because I feel empowered. I'm empowering myself because I'm making these choices. But I've got a green cross. Now, what do you do with that information? That would be, if you're on and off a diet wagon, if you're on a diet, it's a bit like the accountability sheet we use in the tribe. If you're on a diet, that would be, oh my God, you've had a bar of chocolate. You're doing a sugar-free challenge. You've had a bar of chocolate. How many people would go, that's it, what's the point? That's it, what's the point? So many people would do that and then think, sod it, and then they'd stop drinking the water, they'd stop doing their exercise, they'd stop going for an outdoor walk, and then they'd start eating shit. That is what a lot of people would do. A lot of people would think, right, I've ruined it, I'm going to start again, which is what I would have done, do my alcohol-free challenge, because that was a specific 90-day challenge for one thing, which was stopping drinking. And I really believe if I'd have had a drink, apart from gin and tonic gate, when it was 8 months in, if I'd have chosen to have a drink in that 90 days, I've failed at my challenge. So what do? I'd start again from day one. I never did that because I never failed. Once I decided I was doing it, I just did it. But a lot of people in 1 year in LB used to say, oh, I've had a bit of a drink because Jackie came round last night and I felt rude, so I had some Prosecco and I'd done 42 days. Should I just carry on or should I start again? I thought, don't fucking look at me for me condoning the fact that you chose to have a drink. In my mind, you start again if that was their criteria. But if their criteria was they want to reduce alcohol and how many days, then they're winning. Out of 50 days and they've only drunk once, that's bloody brilliant. So just crack on doing the same. It all depends what your rules are in your head. Now, this, I want to instill habits. And yes, I was going to do till 3 months. And I forgot to read yesterday, but I'm using this as a learning. And I say this to a lot to the ladies in the tribe. When they feel like they're doing really well and then the shit hits the fan, they might feel a bit crap. Like I said to Jay Mitchell, just carry on with your walking and water. I'm not starting again. I'm just going to continue. But what I'm definitely not going to do, because I noticed this morning, that little voice was going, oh, I missed my reading yesterday. What's the point? I've done my weights workout already this morning, and I've done my walk, and I've done my meditation, and I've read my book. So to make sure I don't forget. And I thought I could literally just think, sod it, what's the point now? But I know where that's going to take me. That's going to take me down a shit road to nowhere before Christmas and then binge eating all over Christmas. And I don't want to do it because I don't want to feel crap in January. Don't get me wrong, I'll be eating my fair share of food and ice cream. Oh my goodness, I will. But so I'm just going to crack on. And my promise to myself is to get as few crosses as possible, because that's living a life, I think, in a true, if you just keep starting again. Now, I don't know if any of you have heard of a program called 75 Hard. I mean, that's very much like this. There's loads of it. And it's called 75 Hard for a reason. And you have to, you know, a lot of it is the stuff I do anyway. I already do an outdoor workout. I already do an indoor workout. I already drink 2 litres of water. You know, they don't have meditation. They don't have, I think they do have alcohol free, but that's coincidence because I'm alcohol free anyway. So they don't have eat shit Monday, no crap Monday to Friday. That's my thing that I put in. But they would say, if you miss something, you've got to go back and start again. Now, that's all well and good, but I really, really believe this. That's brilliant. But I think, what is that teaching you in life? Where surely it's better to learn how to deal with the odd green square, green cross. Surely that's a better learning, and not going, oh, sod it, I'm not bothering now. Surely the better learning is like Jamie, who's come back from holiday. The better learning, yes, she might eat a bit shit this week, or she might be feeling low, so she might have a bit of a comforty or sack a workout off. But if she continues going with the walking and water, she'll think, no, I'm just going to crack on. Surely it is better to learn that than just sheer old willpower, that I'm going to go back to the beginning and do another 75 days, and I'm going to do that. Surely you do your 75 days, and in it, you don't allow yourself, but you maybe have a few things that I've been that busy with my mum this week, looking after her. She's back with a hip replacement, and I've still done it. And there's going to be other days where I probably slip or forget, or I'm ill and I can't go out for a walk. But I have to live with that. I have to adapt and not press the fuck it button. And the thing is, the 75 Hard was done by a man, and it's an amazing program, and well done to the people who do it, but it was done by a man. And I know I'm generalizing here, but they don't tend to be affected as much by emotional eating. I mean, take lovely Joe Wicks for one. He's amazing. You know how much I love him. But when he gets into a state of eating shit, which he's very honest about, and he does for a week or two, Joe Wicks doesn't tend to have it for months, because he can go, right, tomorrow, I'm back on it, I'm doing this, and he does it like that. Women, I think, find that harder. They go, right, I really want to do it tomorrow, and they think, oh, for fuck's sake, day after day after day. And it can go on for months and years, that. So I do think allowing yourself, so why I'm telling you this is, if you're walking and drinking your water and that's going well, or if you're, say, having a period of time without alcohol or a period of time without sugar, and you go and have, I hate calling it blips, if you go and have something, or you're doing a streak of meditation and then you miss it, don't press the fuck it button. There is absolutely no need to press that fuck it button. There isn't. There's no need to go and slash 2 other tyres because you've got one puncture. There's no need to go around your car with a flick knife and slash the other 2. That is where the biggest learning is. It really is. And that's what we're going to be teaching in January on the 20-minute triumph. Because, yes, I want you to walk for 20 minutes every single day in January. Every day I want you to walk. But, of course, some of you, there will be the odd day that you don't do it for whatever reason. You might just forget. You might fall over down the stairs in the morning, hurt your ankle, so it would be ridiculous going out. But what I don't want to happen, you could get to day 21, you could sprain your ankle. So if it was right, you cannot do it, that's it, you've failed. Yes, I want you to do it every day, and that will be a massive big tick. It'll look great on your sheet that we've done you let's have a look. We've got a special accountability sheet here for the 20-minute triumph. Woohoo. Log in your steps, log in your water, and then tick in whether you've done your outdoor 20-minute walk. So that'll be being emailed to you in the private Facebook group. And you can also post on the accountability posts that are going to be in the Facebook group, because look, I want you to be like that at the end of January, and you're going to be beaming. But if something happens and you sprain your ankle and you cannot walk, normally what you do is, oh, sod it, there's no point now, it's shit. And I was really looking forward to that. How many would do this? You know, say yes. If you'd be inclined to do this, say yes. Don't say me, because I'll be tagging you in the link for the 20-minute triumph, and I don't ever want to tag somebody who doesn't want tagging. So say yes. Who would do this? Oh, Sai, I was really enjoying doing my walking, and I'm loving the Facebook group. But I've gone and sprained my ankle and I can't bloody walk. There's no way I can go outside and walk 20 minutes. I'm really pissed off. Fuck it, what's the point? I'm not even going in now. I'm not doing it. So I'll listen to the video, and do you know what? They're all putting pictures on. They're all loving the walking. I can't do it. What's the point? Nothing ever works. Just typical. Honestly, I was really liking it as well. Fuck it, I'm not doing it. I'm not continuing. I'm sick of the bloody water anyway. So can you make us a coffee, please? And pass me that packet of hobnobs. Can't do anything. I can't even move round. So what I'm going to do is sit here watching bloody Lou swimming. Fucking hell. So I did it 2 bloody weeks I managed, and then I go and sprain my ankle. What's the frigging point? How many people would do that? How many people would do that? Debbie, thank you for your honesty. You will not be on your own. So many people would do that. Whereas if something like that happens, what I want to instill in you, and it needn't be anything as serious as doing your ankle in. It could just be because you're in a mood. It could be because you're in a hormonal heavy period mess. It could be so many different reasons. It could simply because you can't be arsed, you know. Look at that. Yes, me for the last 10 years. Susan Gullick, me. Well, Susan, because I know you've signed up, Susan. I'm sure you have. I remember seeing your name, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Susan, you wouldn't going to have none of that in January. If for whatever reason you can't walk one day, you own it, even if it was honestly is saying, do you know what? It was pissing it down and I could not be arsed. I'd just started my period, or I had a big row with my daughter or my partner and I couldn't be arsed. I went to bed and I ate chocolate and I couldn't be arsed. Own it. Own it. Absolutely own it. And then take full pleasure in getting straight back on it the next day. Brilliant, Susan. I thought you have. So that's what we're going to be teaching in January, because that is where you create lifelong change. The amount of times that women have to think it's got to be all or nothing, and it really doesn't. So I am actually grateful for this cross. Literally, habitual behaviours. Oh, shit. Can't believe I forgot to read. I was that annoyed with myself. But actually, it's all right, Sally. No, I'm going to continue on. I'm not starting again, because that's not life. You know, you don't just go back to the beginning, start again just because shit happens, or just because life gets in the way, or it throws a curveball at you. You just continue on, and that is what I want. And do you know what? After this is done, I might do my own version of 75 hard, but do it from a woman's point of view. And I just might. We'll see what happens there. I'm going to see how much damn better I feel by Valentine's Day, because usually by the 14th of Feb, I feel shit. Every single year, apart from last year, I feel shit because I don't start a diet in January. I just ignore January. I hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. I hate the pressure to be a certain way. I hate giving up all the foods that I've been eating. I hate having to think, oh, come on, let's get going. I hate it. So I've never do it. So I just eat shit all through January normally. And then I start in February. But I didn't last year, and I'm not doing it this year. And I'll tell you, I can't wait, because I've got a feeling February this year is going to be massively different, because I'm taking action now. I'm usually all right all year, but it's just that January just tips me over the edge. So Debbie's signed up. Brilliant. So Debbie and Susan have signed up. I can't wait. I cannot wait for January. Just know as well that I will not be on Get Over Yourself like I am now. I will be back in February, but all my efforts and my live videos will be in the private Facebook group for the 20-minute triumph. That's so Shuna. I started with water and a 20-minute walk, sat all year, stopped exercising last year and did nothing, as thought it was only worth it if it was walking miles. No, you don't have, honestly, you don't. It's amazing when you can get neat into your day. And I love that. that's the sort of exercise that isn't exercise. So when you walk into the shops, when you're walking around the shops, when you're going upstairs, I used to get pissed off when I'd left something upstairs, and now I don't. I just see it as another opportunity to move, and so a good movement, because it's stairs, that works your quads harder. I'm not obsessed with it, but I don't get pissed off if I get the creme fraiche and I'm already in the egg aisle at the other end of the supermarket. I just think, right, go down, and just to be more active. I just love being a more active person. Debbie, thank you so much for sharing. Narin, where do you sign up? I'll come in and put the link on. I can't comment when I'm on. So let me just put the link in here. I don't know if Vicky's still on. That didn't even make sense. The Sally were it. Oh, I've not even done a year. Yeah. /TTMT. TheSallyWilkinson.com/TTMT. So that's where you sign up. But everybody who said me, if you do want to find out more about the 20-minute triumph or sign up, then just say me and I'll make sure you're personally tagged in the link. All right, then. So I'm going to go. How long have I been? 36 minutes. Why can't I do it under half an hour? It distresses me. Must try harder. All right, it's because I have a lot to say, but hopefully that's been helpful this morning. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. When you feel that little bitch voice going, oh, what's the point? That right there is the moment of learning. That right there is the moment where you get the opportunities to grow and get stronger. It really is, honestly. So look out for them. You'll be presented with them on a daily basis, especially running up to Christmas. Your decorations might not be up yet. You might want to go, fuck it. You've forgotten to do your Christmas cards and take them to the office, and the left is at home on the kitchen table and it's your last day at work. You might want to go, fuck it, and do this instead. They're all opportunities for you to notice and for you to think, I'm not going to say F it. I'm going to crack on, doing my walker, doing my walking, doing my thing, and just doing my best. That's it, doing your best. Yes, Kay, the sun is shining. Get some fresh and have a wonderful day. I've already been out. It's wonderful. I like the long chats, Ruby says. 20-minute Jan, come on. I can't wait, Ruby, I tell you. All right, then, everybody, have the most amazing day. What day is it tomorrow? Thursday. I might come on live. I do a live fitness in my... although I've got to pick my daughter up and change session. I might come on earlier tomorrow just for 10 minutes. Can you believe that? Because do a live fitness in my membership on a Thursday morning at 9:30. All right, then. Have a great day. Maybe you as well, Laura. I'm signing up tonight, Laura. I cannot wait. I'll look out for your name, Laura. But remember, I do have to tell everybody, but I don't want anybody to sign up who really cannot, it's going to put them in fine. I know it's only 31 quid, but I know 5-6 years ago, I couldn't have done 31 quid because we were going through the bankruptcy. We were just being declared bankrupt. It was a horrific time. Didn't have money for petrol. So there's no way I could have done 30. Even then, I know people say, oh, but everybody can afford 31 quid. Some people really can't, and I respect that. But if you're just doing your Christmas presents and all your Christmas stuff, please get £31 for yourself or ask for it as a present. So, and get in, because I cannot wait. All right, then. Spending January with at least 500 like-minded women and a few men. How cool is that going to be? Saying that to the diet industry, eating our leftover mince pies, having a Lindor ball, having loads of water, getting out walking, having live coaching. And yeah, from Sam, you just get live videos from me. Although Ruth, my business coach, is also a really highly qualified life coach. She says, do you realise, Sally, you just coach all the time. You just not aware you're doing it. I said it's probably a good job. I don't want fancy names. All right, then. Lots of love, everybody. Have a fabulous day. Please do share. And if you want to know more about the 20-minute tribe, just say me. If you're on catch up, and I'll make sure you get the link. Lots of love. Let's say bye to Instagram. Bye. And bye, Facebook. Have a